Hey y'all, so it's been a minute since I've been on here, and it's been even longer since I've showed my face, but I just wanted to kind of break up the monotony of the intro of my videos and just show my face real quick, just say hey to everybody, and now we can jump into my budget recap. So I'm grabbing a piece of my classic Happy Planner. This is 7x9 paper. And I am getting my headers together. So you guys, if you have been following me, you know I usually do a video in the beginning of the month and one at the end of the month. At one point I was trying to do them in the middle of the month, but the pandemic hit and pretty much all shopping stopped for me. So you guys get a treat today. I am going to be setting up my budget as well as closing out my budget. So we are going to lay the headers down. This is May. And if you are curious of where I got these headers from, I actually make them. I have an Etsy shop. If you would like to support, I would really appreciate it. I will put it up in the video and also in the description box, but it is The House Accountant over at Etsy. So we're going to start with our income. So this video may be a little longer than normal because I'm actually setting up, and side note, my stickers aren't straight. I don't necessarily care about them being perfectly straight. So this video may be a little longer than normal because I'm actually setting up my budget with you guys and then closing it out at the same time. That's not to say that I did not set up my budget. So I electronically set up my budget. I just didn't record it for you guys. So I did have a budget for May. So I don't want you guys to think I didn't have a budget for May. And just don't pay attention to these nails right now. They are next on my list of things to do. So we are going to go through, I'm looking at my electronic budget now so that I can fill this out with you guys. Okay, so let's look at this. We have income, my beginning bank balance. You'll see I did a lot of kind of scratching out and squeezing in of stuff because I forgot things, and that's what budgeting is about. It's not about being perfect. It's not about making pretty pictures. It's about actually digging into your numbers, your spending, and making sure that you are accounting for every penny that you spend. And so if you have to cross out, white out, X out, squeeze in, chicken scratch, do what you got to do to make sure you are accounting for everything in your budget. So my beginning bank balance as of May 1st was $701.88. My salary for the month, my budget was $1,200. My actual was $1,186. My cash rollover budget was $637. My actual cash rollover was $631. For those of you who don't know, my cash rollover is any money that I have in my cash envelopes. And this is what I use for my cash envelope system. So all the cash that I have in here that I roll over from month to month is what is categorized in this cash rollover. My miscellaneous was budgeted at $31. I received $8.01. Etsy. I originally planned $25, but I didn't make anything from Etsy this month. And so my total budgeted income was $2,595. My actual income was $2,527.15, which was $67.73 less than what I had budgeted, which is why I have these showing as negative figures, because my actual income was less than my budgeted income. Now down to the expenses here. You'll see I squeezed in student loans because I decided that I wanted to start making additional payments on top of what my husband and I already do to my student loan. So I squeezed that in here. So I paid $100 extra to our student loan. My music streaming service is $10.79. No money in coffee and fast food because we are still where I am primarily on lockdown, and I'm just not comfortable purchasing food outside of my home. So I make coffee at home. We've been eating at home, which has actually been saving us a lot of money. Groceries, I have $49.74. I bought some tea, which was $49. Kids activities, I spent $4.31. Miscellaneous, I spent $42.20. I budgeted $175. My savings challenge for the month, I budgeted $500. I saved $398.02. My sinking funds, I budgeted $200. I actually only put aside or used $101.90. My personal care, I budgeted $150. I didn't buy any personal care items this month. Clothing, I budgeted $150 and I spent $231.60. I didn't realize I spent that much on clothing. Shopping other, which is basically any kind of online shopping that is not considered clothes. So this can be shoes, this can be undergarments, this can be, well, undergarments will probably still be clothing, but this could be nail polish, anything that's not an article of clothing. Gas, $0. Business, I had to pay the 20-cent listing fee for my Etsy shop. So my total expenses were budgeted to be $1,261, which if you take my budgeted income minus my budgeted expenses, I would have had a net income of $1,334. Now my actual income of $2,527.15 minus my actual expenses of only $938.76 gave me a net income of $1,588.39. For those of you who are new, I balance my budget to my bank account. And so this net income number would be what I expect to see in my bank account. However, usually I have one or two adjusting items. For instance, since this number is going to be what I expect to see in my bank account, any transaction that I have included on my budget that does not flow through my bank, I have to adjust for. For instance, this $631 of cash rollover that I have, my bank won't recognize this. I will not see this $631 in my bank anywhere. Why? Because it's cash and I'm holding on to it and rolling it over every month. So if I want to balance back to my bank account, I need to subtract $631 from this net income number here. With that being said, we are here. We are finished with our May budget setup and closeout. I basically came in $322.24 under budget, which is great. I saved basically $400 between my savings challenge and my sinking funds, which is great again. And so hopefully we can keep on this trend and, save money. So I thank you all for tuning into this video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you are budgeting along with me. Again, if you are interested in these headers or these stickers, you can find them in my Etsy shop, and I will have the link in the description box. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay.